Hey guys, it's Melanie from Melanie at Home Life. It is Cinco de Mayo today, so you guys all know I made this video May 5th. I am going to make Instapot Mexican rice for the very first time, so I'm just going to show you what I've put in and see how it turns out. If it's a fail, I'm still going to post it because I do think it's important that you guys see that not everything that we make here is absolutely perfect, okay? So I make Mexican rice for my family and I do it on the stove. I'm gonna do it in my Instapot today. Here I have a teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of pepper, a teaspoon and a half of cumin, a teaspoon of chili powder, a quarter teaspoon of cayenne, and then I have a tablespoon of cilantro. Here I've just cut up some peppers, so I have about a pepper, a full onion. I have 3 cups of white rice. You can use basmati. I'm just using regular white rice. I have a 28-ounce tin of tomatoes, and I have a liter of chicken stock. I also have leftover tomatoes that I need to get used up, so I'm actually going to throw them in as well. They'll work well. You don't have to have these, so you can omit them if you don't have them. All right. Got my rice down in there. Again, that's 3 cups. You can make this. Just remember, whatever you put in for your rice, you have to follow it up with, it's a 2-to-1 ratio. So down in this oil, I've got 3 tablespoons of olive oil in here, and I've got the rice. And we're just gonna brown this rice just a little bit. Also in the original ingredients, I did forget garlic. How could I forget that? So I've used about 3 cloves of minced garlic as well. So this rice is going to take about 3-4 minutes to brown. I'll come back when it's time to put the vegetables in. So my rice is getting toasty, and that's what I wanted. So to this rice, I'm going to add, one thing I did forget in my vegetables was the garlic. Don't forget the garlic. Just going to let this go for a few minutes, and I'm going to add my spices down into this. So now this is going really good. I'm gonna add my box of stock. And you can use chicken stock. You can use whatever kind of stock you have. Lots of times when I make this, I use a mushroom stock, just so you know. Now, my ratio for rice to liquid is 1 to 2. So 1 cup of rice to 2 cups of fluid. So I've got 4 cups of that chicken stock in, but I'm also putting in a big can of tomatoes, so don't forget that. And these tomatoes are just extra. I'm just throwing them in so we get them used up. But those we're gonna stir. Now, I'm gonna add that big can of tomatoes down in here. 1 second. Those are just diced tomatoes. So now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the lid on the Instapot and dial it up. So we're going to turn this off. I used this for something before. I was sauteing, so I have to do that. I have to shut it off. I'm going to turn the seal so it's sealing. Then I'm going to click manual, and I'm going to click 5 minutes. We'll see what happens in 5 minutes. Rice is done. It looks good. So it did stick to the bottom. It looks a little bit burnt to me, but not horrible. I'm still going to serve it. I did say even if it failed, I would still serve it for dinner. It tastes good. I don't think I deglazed the pan enough before I turn my Instapot on. Rice is delicious. That's it for me. Click like, subscribe, and share this baby. Have a good night.